A shrine to a long-forgotten god became a tomb before it could be completed. Now the party must face strange monstrosities and eldritch abominations to reach the heart of the temple-turned-crypt and find its original architect, their necromantic talisman, and the secrets they took with them to the cold embrace of the grave. The Crypt of Kolos is a 3 to 4 hour adventure balanced for level 3, available on the Dungeon Masters Guild right now. It is the perfect size to be run as a standalone one-shot for a single session's worth of fun, but it can also be used to incorporate elements of player character backstory and drive further adventures, even a whole campaign arc. Hey everybody, I'm Ryan Doyle, this here is Dolly, and we've cooked up a new adventure for you. The Crypt of Kolos is filled with atmosphere and monsters and traps and cosmic horror. I've also designed it to be a highly customizable adventure, imparting a bunch of notes in places where you can change things to connect this module to one of your character's backstories or potentially multiple characters' backstories. If you want to hook your players, right, keep them engaged, there is no better way than to make it all about them and their characters. And using this little adventure and tailoring it to your table can serve as the launch pad to the next adventure or even a whole campaign arc. Plus, going through it will show you a bunch of tips and tricks in practice that you can use throughout your DM career to take published content and make it into bespoke masterpieces that are a perfect fit for your game group. As written, Kolos, the main NPC, right, who could turn out to be a very useful ally or a powerful enemy that they've released into the world by the end of this, is a warlock of the Great Old One. That's the source of all the cosmic horror themes in here, and boy, do I love that stuff when it's done right. But if you have a warlock who's made a pact with a fiend or an archfey or whatever, there are places throughout the adventure where you can make some suggested adjustments to bring things more in line with their patron. The deity of a cleric or a paladin or any character with a connection to the divine could also be slotted in to make it relevant to a different class entirely. Kolos could also easily be an arcane caster or even a martial class, and heritage or membership in a particular faction could be the tie that binds them to a particular player character. There is also the question of who exactly made this temple to be into a crypt in the first place, and that could be the point of connection or another point of connection to a different character to weave a whole complex web of competing interests and give the players a whole lot to talk about as they decide what they want to do next. And that's one of my favorite parts of Dungeons and Dragons, and I want to help you achieve it by giving you the knowledge base and the tools to have your players thinking about the game long after they get up from the table. But if that doesn't sound appealing, or it does, but you don't feel like you have the time to prep something like that, and you probably do, but no worries. You can just still pick this thing up and run it straight, as is. I'm not going to do a full walkthrough on this one because my real hope is that everyone runs a different version of it and then comes back and tells me about it. That brings me a lot of joy, so please don't be shy with the comments on the YouTube channel or DM's Guild, the socials, email, the website, whatever. Now, if you do want to see what's in here in greater detail, I'm putting the entire thing in the preview so you can check it all out. One quick thing I do want to mention, though, is I've used a map by Dyson Logos for this one. And if you don't know Dyson's dodecahedron yet, then this adventure, being your introduction to that incredibly useful and mostly free resource, is going to be worth the price of admission. The price of admission, by the way, is pay what you want this time around. I would love to make money from doing this so I can do it more often and harder with more resources, but if you want to pay $0 for it, it is all yours. Paying something for it, even after you've used it for free and enjoyed it with your friends, would be sincerely appreciated and does help me make more of these adventures. But I hope it brings you and your players a lot of fun, whatever the price. Get out there, have fun, be careful who you trust and bring back to life, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and I hope I see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.